rest
That
of
is
you?
to be seen. Yes?
Are you guys all ready? Eliza, Nakaste, Iris?
Yeah, we're as ready as possible.
Well then, I'm debating about starting with a legend this session. Just currently. Should we start with a legend?
Up to you, I would say.
Should we start with the legend?
Yes,
Yes.
indeed.
I vote yes, because why not?
I'll go with the group on this.
Because it's too bad I'm choosing a legend anyway. Okay, this one. This shall be good. There is a mysterious rumor afoot that a set of travelers from multiple different mirrored realities of Astronon, and they happen to come from those mirrored realities, and that many have been destroyed. However, what is more curious is the travelers themselves. They seem to have strange knowledge and a set of familiars between them. There is a theory that previously written about different worlds that adventures have ended up in through mysterious magic. One of these shattered realms, one of these worlds' names is said to be Tarvea, and the travelers claim to be from that world.
Okay, that's Endless Fernandia.
So, you guys start the session heading out of town, I believe it was. Or are you guys... Actually, you guys are just waking up. We'll go with that.
Yeah, we're just waking up.
Yeah.
Oh,
guys
yes.
wake up.
And I have something to pick up from the blacksmith.
Yes. So,
And we also have a tiny bit of money.
how about we start with Alara then? You wake up in the morning. It's bright and early, and what are you doing?
What do we have to eat? I believe I still have some berries, right?
Yes, and I believe the townspeople gave you guys some rations. I believe it was...
4 each, I believe.
Yeah, something like that.
Amazing. Okay. Well, I'll probably eat the berries first, because the berries will actually probably go bad.
Yeah, you can completely demolish the berries. And what are you doing now?
How do they taste?
They've got this sort of very sort of sweet but slightly acidic taste.
Sounds delicious. Okay. Well, I guess I might as well head over to the blacksmith. I assume nobody else has woke up yet.
No, you head downstairs and out across to the blacksmith. And you can see the dwarf in there still labouring away.
Morning, sir.
Morning. So what you doing here well, I would say fine, but it ain't a fine day. I'm sure you've noticed it's been a bit cold outside this morning.
Well, winter's going to come pretty quickly, I assume.
Yeah. Just look out the door and on the horizon. East. Towards where the necromancer boy lives.
Alright, what do I see out there?
You see this sort of grey mass of almost what seems to be fog rolling and slowly creeping towards the town.
Oh, that's not ominous at all. Yesterday I gave you some leather armor. I was curious if you had finished your work on it. Yes.
Oh yes, the leather armor. I did. But I did manage to get it at least repaired. And
Well, thank you.
yes. Anyway, here you go. Please use it well.
It will be very helpful in my journey. We have very little supplies at the moment.
Indeed, I suggest you 5 leave today. It's gonna get very, very cold later today. And by the looks of it, it's about to start snowing. And with the snow comes a whole new set of dangers. You'll want to make your way west from here. Make sure you skirt past the forest, don't want you getting lost in there. But keep going that way and eventually you're gonna go find a town. And that will keep you guys at least somewhat out of the elements for now. But you're gonna have to keep moving.
Do you know somewhere in town I can pick up a compass before we leave?
I would say that would be Eisenhoff. Is right across this sort of way. Turn a little bit right and just give him a knock on the door. He has that sort of stuff on him.
Okay.
Now off you go. And stop bothering me. I've got a lot
Thank
of
you
work
again.
to do today, after all. Ah, yes. But really, I should be thanking you guys for taking care of that menace. But a debt's been paid to you, my friend.
I'll leave you to your work then. Thank you. Good luck.
Cling, cling. And meanwhile, Eliza, what are you doing?
You just did Eliza.
No, you
Oh,
just
no.
that
No.
was Alara.
That was Alara. Sorry, got it mixed up.
Oh, is it?
Yep, what are you doing?
Eliza's just gonna go find the others when she wakes up.
You wake up and head downstairs. Nobody seems to be in the tavern as of yet. And you can see the barkeepers. He's already up this early in the morning. He's currently sort of cleaning a few dishes. He's got this sort of grey beard, a grey sort of hair, and it's just generally well put together.
Well, she's just gonna wait for everyone else. Unless she hears a commotion outside from someone.
Yeah, you're just gonna sit down at the bar?
Yeah.
Yeah, you take a seat at the bar, and immediately you see the tavern's keeper just stops cleaning and turns towards you. Well, hello there. I don't believe I have introduced myself too much to you. Or have I?
I don't recall.
Oh, I don't believe I have. The name's Charles Dickens, and it is a pleasure to meet you.
My name's Eliza.
Pleasure, Eliza. And he holds out his hand.
She shakes it.
Good hearty shake. Well, anyway, I believe I saw your friend head out a little while ago. And I believe I saw them heading over to the blacksmith's. I believe the rest are still upstairs.
Mm. I'll wait for the others to calm down.
Okay.
It'll take too long.
Meanwhile, would you like something to eat, dear?
Oh, I don't have much fun, so I'll just wait.
It's on the house.
Are you sure?
Yeah, that's all good. So, will it be soup or will it be just some regular eggs and a bit of venison for you?
Eggs and venison sounds very nice.
And he sort of dishes it up and passes it over to you. Well then, enjoy. And he goes back to sort of
Thank you.
cleaning a glass. By the way, I'm not sure if anyone's mentioned this to you, but you might want to head to the town. I believe it's west of here. Opposite direction of the young boy, Alengard's place. Just head down that way. You'll find another town. And ask at the tavern there for me.
Mm. Thank you.
You're welcome. He goes back to doing some of his mundane tasks. And soon enough, Eve, you wake up with a bit of a yawn.
I do a stretch, and then I will get dressed and head downstairs.
Yeah, you get dressed up, gather all your things, and head down the stairs. And immediately you see Eliza just sort of sitting there at the bar, eating some breakfast.
Oh, morning. You're up early.
This is normal time to get up.
Not for me. I usually wake a lot later than this.
Well, you have the luxury of sleeping in, I guess.
Guess I did. Oh, that looks good. And I just indicate your breakfast. And I give a quick glance over the bark heap.
Oh, you want some now, do you?
If you don't mind. Oh, damn it. No money. But just some bread if you can spare some then.
Don't worry about it. It's on the house after your feats from yesterday. Would you prefer venison and maybe a bit of soup? Or maybe some eggs? Venison and eggs works lovely if you want the same thing as your friend over there.
Do you have any just bread and some eggs? Just that'll do.
No bread at the moment, sorry, but I can give you some eggs and a bit of meat.
Yeah, that'll do.
Yeah, he grabs out the venison.
And you can see I'm still looking a little groggy because I'm not used to this hour.
And
Is that
sort of
morning?
brings it out to you.
Yeah,
By the way,
thank you.
you're looking pretty groggy, my friend. Though I believe I should also introduce myself as I did with your friend. The name's Charles Dickens.
Nice to meet you. I'm Eve.
Pleasure
I-
to meet you, Eve.
I stretch my hand out to shake.
Yep.
And I give a decent handshake. Probably not as firm as Eliza, but
Why do I feel like this character is gonna be recurring?
Charles Dickens.
Yeah, I mean, you can't name an NPC Charles Dickens and then not have it be recurring, okay?
Yeah, especially since it's the name of an author.
Anyway, so
Just a Nurse Joy situation.
how has your morning been so far? Both of you.
Okay, and you can just see her with a little bit of venison hanging out of her mouth, just nomming on it.
You know you're supposed to put the whole thing in your mouth. You do realize.
Yeah, I know. And she puts the wrist in.
Anyway, I believe your friends are just coming down now. Well, at least apart from the other one. Your Dragonborn friend.
Her.
Yes, I
Yeah.
believe they went off to the blacksmith.
Must have gone to pick up her leather armor then.
And down from the top of the stairs, you can see Nakasta and Iris heading down.
I give a quick wave over to them to let them know where we are.
I'm gonna wave back. Hey.
Morning, you two.
So the last two join us. Hello there. As I did with your compatriots, I believe it would be a good time for me to introduce myself. The name's Charles Dickens.
Hi. I'm Iris. This is the caster.
Oh
Nice.
dear. Sore throat today?
No idea what that is.
Just really tired.
Oh
Yep.
gosh. Well, come down here and grab some food, you two. Would you like some soup or would you like some not some bacon, venison and eggs?
I'll have some soup, please. What do you want?
Do I still have that boar I killed the other day?
You do?
I asked for boar.
AKA bacon.
I believe I am not particularly used to butchery, I would say myself. You would have to go find some sort of butcher in the town.
Man.
I believe Vern could do
Vern
it.
is-
If you would like to get the meat butchered.
We should probably do that before we leave.
Yeah.
Can you tell us where they are in the village?
Past the library. You can't miss him.
Okay. We're gonna go head out after I finish my soup. This boar butcher.
Yep. And Eliza and Eve, you both finish your breakfast as we switch to Alara. And Alara, you're standing in front of this door. What are you doing? You're pretty sure this is the correct place. Alara?
Oh, sorry. Hey,
I was about to say.
you can hear me now.
I
This
can.
is I found the place where I could obtain a
Yes.
compass.
I believe you are at the right place, yes.
By the way, who
Oh.
is the character? Who has the group's money at the moment?
I believe that's me. I have like 77 silver pieces or something.
Yeah,
I
that's the
forgot.
group's money.
Indeed. I mean, you have very little of it.
Yep.
So, what are you doing, Alara?
I would like to walk in and see if I could obtain a compass.
First you have to sort of knock on the door because the door is locked. And soon enough,
Oh.
you see this human he almost seems halfway between a teenager and an adult, answers the door. Yes? Oh. Now, we normally don't open up this early, but I believe your group needs to be heading out, correct?
Yes, that
Yes.
is
Come in, come in.
true. Thank you.
And you walk into the general store, the lights are still off. So what were you after?
I believe that it'd be a good idea if we could get a compass so we do not get lost on our adventure.
A compass. Easy enough. And he just sort of starts sort of looking around. Okay, we've got quite a few ones. He brings out this big sort of box compass, which almost looks like it seems to be a tin one of those really old ones. He brings out the small locket. Take your pick.
Um, is there one that you would recommend?
It's harder to lose one that's pretty big, but it's always nice to be able to easily draw out one around your neck at a moment's notice.
Oh, there's like one on a necklace.
Yes, there is.
And don't have much money at the moment.
I wouldn't worry about that. It's only 5 silver for one of the pocket watches. Not pocket watches, compasses. I'm getting confused. Never mind. Welcome to
5
the team
silver
having a long
pieces?
day. 5 silver pieces, yes, that is the regular sort of amount for things like this.
That seems fair enough. I need to open my character sheet. Because D&D Beyond crashed. Don't know why.
Oh no.
Also, Nicasta and Iris, you might want to have a long rest to reset your hit points on your character sheets.
That's bro.
Oh yeah, good point.
Yeah, because of some incident.
Oh, we have 60. I have 65 silver pieces. Yes, 5 silver pieces seems very fair.
Yes, and he sort of holds out his hand.
Only drops 5 silver pieces.
He checks him over and just sort of puts him in one of his side sort of pockets, which is made of this sort of thicker leather. Thank you very much. Anything else you were after?
Nothing particular. At the moment, I have to meet up with my friends and see if there's anything they can think of before we leave.
Yep. Have a good day as he sees you out the door. Sees you out the door and closes it up.
Thank you very much, sir. Especially for opening this early.
He gives a nod. Sure thing. And you best go find your friends.
I guess I would assume they would be at the tavern by
Yeah.
now.
You can pretty much assume that.
Okay. Well, Laura's gonna head over to the tavern.
Yeah,
Then.
you head over inside the tavern, and everyone of the group seems to just be sort of sitting down and finishing off their breakfast. And Nicasta and Iris, you guys have finished breakfast.
As soon as would I see Alara? Would we see Alara entering the tavern?
Yeah. The tavern door does have a bell on it, after all.
Yeah. Oh, hey, Alara. Where are you? I see you got your armor, but go anywhere else?
Just to the general store to pick up a compass.
You get a map to go with that, because a map would be useful. Better one than we have, at least.
That is why I came here to see what we have and what we need.
A map would be useful just in case we somehow get lost in like a forest or something or in the plains.
I believe you were given like a very rough map.
Yeah,
Not
I'm
essential.
meaning like we buy a slightly better one. Like one that's slightly better made.
I might be able to find one.
Well,
But
we could at least check with the general store if they have like a small portable inkwell and a quill. Try our own map
Okay.
using that.
Me and Acosta are gonna go to the butcher's.
Yeah.
Yep. You guys immediately head out of the tavern, head over to the butcher's to find Vern, already up decently early, already just sort of cutting up some pig. Now look who we have here. Two newbies coming in, dragging in some sort of kill.
Yup, that's us.
Nakasta just unceremoniously plonks the dead boar on the closest thing to a table she can find.
I suppose you want me to do this quickly now, don't you?
If
Yes.
you could.
10 silver. Take it or leave it.
Have 10 silver.
That is a good question.
You don't have the money on you, I don't think.
Does this thing
Yeah,
have tusks on it?
It does.
Can we trade you some of the boar?
Like the pelt tusks?
No. I would say I'll take the pelt, the tusk, and 1/4 of the meat for my mistress, and the rest of the meat I'll leave for you guys. Does that sound fair enough?
Yep, that's good.
Then it shall be done. Lickety split. Come back here in 30.
Okay. The rest of the group went to the general store, huh? So we should probably
Okay.
head in that direction.
We're still at the tavern, I'm pretty sure.
Eliza and Ive is at the tavern, and I believe Lara is there too. So yes, you guys can head out and probably head directly back to the tavern.
Okay, we'll do that.
Yep, and you re-enter back into the tavern where everyone is still sort of sitting down discussing their next moves.
Hey guys, so what we doing?
I would say we need to start heading the opposite way of the cold. But first we need to get the supplies we can take with us.
What supplies do we need?
Well, we've got a compass. Honestly, we probably need like a proper bag. We have that one that has the armor in it, but I don't want to store our equipment in there in case it tries to use the equipment. So we probably need a proper bag to carry equipment in.
Good point, good point.
I look to the others. Do you guys need anything in particular?
Some more arrows would be nice, but not necessary if we're running out of money.
Alara, anything you need?
Nothing I can think of. Maybe some warm
Okay.
clothes.
Since we're probably going to be moving away from the cold, warm clothes isn't important at the moment, but if we do get caught in the cold, it would be nice. It's just lower money, so got to think what we
Yes.
can go without. Well, we can't go without food, that's for sure, and we might want to buy a water skin or two. Fill those up. In case we go a long time without finding a water source.
Indeed, yes.
We won't need a tinderbox because I can just light the fire myself. Easy enough with my magic, but... is there anything you think we need, Iris or Nakaste?
Oh, you pretty much covered it.
Okay. For now, we can probably do
Actually,
without a map, so we'll just tend to the next town over.
actually, we won't need to worry about water.
Oh, how come?
Let's just say I can create some water.
Oh, you got that spelled. Smart. That is actually a really good utility spell for us. Right, so we're fine on water. I think we can go without warm clothes. We do need a bag, though. That's one thing we will need to carry anything we might find. And also carry some of our food, because I see you took that boar to the butcher's, probably? Akaste?
Yep.
So we'll want something to carry the food in from that.
We'll still need something to store the water in. I don't know if we can,
If we can just buy a cooking pot, that would be perfect, because then we can start making stews with the meat.
yes. Cooking
So a
pots,
cooking
some water
pot and a
skins.
ladle, and maybe make some wooden bowls, and some wooden bowls and spoons would do. So some things, or we can even go without spoons. So some wooden bowls and a pot would do.
Indeed.
Right, I think we know what we need. Pot, bowls, and a bag.
And some water skins.
True.
Or at least
True.
water bottles.
Water
And
skins would
if
be
we have
easier.
if we have anything remaining, maybe some arrows would be nice.
Yes, arrows would be good because we can use them for hunting and, of course, if we get attacked.
Okay. Well, we have very limited money. We'll have to see what we can do. What time does the general store open?
He was happy to serve you then, but you think it's still probably a little while before the general store is supposed to normally open, but he did serve you earlier.
Well, we probably don't want to wait too long before I get headed out. So if we know what we need, we can go there, get our stuff, and then be on our way. That might be a good idea. Alara's gonna look to the group. Does this sound like a plan?
Yeah, that sounds good to me. And I look to Reese.
Let's only make a quick list of what we need. All the skins, cooking pot, caps are on.
Oh, I actually pull out that old metal bucket I found. We could use this as a temporary part. So that eliminates one thing off the list, one expense.
Okay, so we just need a cooking pot, some cooking utensils.
Well, the cooking pot can be
And
this. And I just hold up the bucket again.
well, you still
So-
need cooking utensils like
Oh
a
yes, of
ladle.
course, cooking utensils.
So water skins, cooking utensils, and arrows if he has any. Am I missing anything?
A bag.
Ah, yes, a bag.
Or actually, if we could, Nakaste, would you be okay wearing a saddlebag? And because we can probably store some, because you're probably pretty good at carrying stuff.
Would you want to wear that?
I'd wear a saddle.
So
Yeah.
there, yes.
Good work. Yeah.
We could change up. I just look. Well, we could use a saddlebag instead of a normal bag then.
Would that be more expensive?
Depends. We'll see. If a normal bag's cheaper, then we'll buy a normal bag. But if a saddlebag's cheaper, we'll buy a saddlebag.
Alright. Well, let's head over to the general store so we
Yep.
can
And
get
Eve
out of town.
stands up.
Who's heading over to the general store?
Evil.
I think everyone.
Everyone?
Yeah.
Okay. Then with that, you guys all head over to the general store, and once again, Eli, you sort of knock on the door. And you hear this sort of footsteps coming. Oh, you're back. Well-
Yes. Sorry to bother you again, but
No, it's fine. I understand the urgency after all.
we just have a quick short list of things we'd like to try to get. Some water skins, cooking utensils, a bag, and possibly some arrows if you have any.
What type of arrows?
Um, I assume just some regular arrows suitable for hunting and the sort.
Okay, that is understandable. So, first up, it's a bag, right?
Yes.
Or a saddlebag if that's cheaper.
Oh, a saddlebag. Well, they're roughly about the same price. Saddlebags are a bit more expensive, however, they normally are more useful.
I look to Eliza. What do you think? And I look to the rest as well. What do you guys think?
How much are we talking?
So it's 15 silver pieces for a regular bag, and for a saddlebag, that's going to be 20 silver pieces.
Well,
Okay.
it depends
And
if
then
the person carrying it's going to be okay with that much weight. Knowing us, we'll be carrying all this stuff.
we'll just need some water skins. So that's 20 silver. How much for a water skin for I assume each of us?
For each of you, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I would say that's going to be at least. Let me just do the calculations. 35 silver pieces.
55. Okay, that doesn't leave a whole lot. So the bag of that, let's see. And how much for some cooking utensils?
For the cooking utensils, I would say maybe 2 silver pieces for just a basic set.
Okay. And then lastly, a tiny bit left over for arrows. How much would that be?
Arrows, they're normally around 10 copper pieces per basic arrow. Nothing much. You can do a lot of those in a day.
So that, if I remember correctly, this totals out to be 55, 6, 7 silver pieces.
How many arrows are you buying?
Um, how many arrows do you need? per 10, it's like copper pieces, so you can get quite a few of them.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
and 10 copper pieces equal to 1 silver.
So how much silver do we have remaining?
3.
So I don't want to spend all of our budget.
And we have 3 silver left.
I'd spend 10 hours then.
Yep, so 10
Okay.
arrows. Then I believe that is not on top of there. So you're going with enough water skins for all of you?
Yes.
And are you going with the saddlebag or a regular bag?
I believe the saddlebag is what we wanted, yes?
If it won't break our budget, then sure, saddlebag will go fine.
Okay, so that is 58 silver pieces.
Okay. Is that from my inventory? And then subtract 10 copper pieces for the arrows. You said each silver piece is worth 10 copper pieces, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I have to add 10 copper pieces and take away 1 silver piece. And then remove the copper
No, it's
pieces.
one. It's never mind. Yeah, it's 10. Sorry, I'm just getting confused myself. I'm thinking of.
I could have swore it was 100, but honestly, I
No, that's
wouldn't
for
know.
1 gold piece.
Yeah, I keep forgetting. I'm more used to running gold. But
Yeah,
copper pieces,
silver
yeah.
is 10. Okay, so 1 gold is 10 silver. 1 gold is 100 copper.
Okay. Well,
And
that
10
should be
gold is
everything
1
then.
diamond.
Okay.
We are going to be.
Anything else you guys need to get whilst you're here?
I
Uh,
think that's it, and I look to Alara, Eliza, Nakasta, and Iris.
we are out of money at this point, so.
We need to stop by the butcher's on our way out.
Yeah.
Might I recommend a map, perhaps? At least of the surrounding area.
But we do not have any money left. I don't think. I look to Alara.
Indeed.
Well then, good luck on your travels.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
And we'll be heading out here right after we pick up something from the butcher.
Oh, good luck.
And good
Safe
luck to
travels.
Stay safe during the winter.
Indeed. May the Feylight guide your way.
May it guide you as well.
He gives a nod and once again sort of lets you guys out of the store and gives you guys away before shutting the door behind you guys.
Yeah, I wave back. Alright, butcher's next.
Yes.
And off you guys head to the butcher's, with Nakasta and Iris taking the lead. And you guys come to the butcher's, and you immediately see the butcher just sort of finishing up, splitting the boar meat up. You guys are back. Well, I've got 3 lots of meat for you guys. And he sort of brings out all the packaged meat, sort of packaged up in this sort of old liver. And he just stacks him on the countertop.
Thank you. And I'll look to Iris and Nakasta.
Well, have good luck out there. You're gonna need
Uh,
it.
Good luck with you with the winter. And I, when the custard arrows, I'll pick up the meat and throw it into our new bag. Put it gently into our new bag. Or into the saddlebag.
Alright. I think it's time to head out of town.
I agree.
Yep, and everyone grabs their things, and you guys head to the west entrance of town. Ahead of you, you guys can see a large set of plains, occasional rocks jutting out. And on the other horizon, as you guys look back, you can see this sort of encroaching fog.
Looks like that's where the winter's coming from.
Well, let's head in the, was it west again?
Yes. You sort of flick open your compass and take a look, and you guys are indeed heading west.
Alright. How long are we walking for before we have to reach the next town, did he say?
I don't think anyone said.
Yeah.
I think
Hey,
somebody mentioned
I didn't
how
realize
it
I
was
was
like a
muted
couple
before-
days journey at
before.
least.
Yeah, probably. It's close enough.
I didn't know I was muted before, but I wanted to say when we were at the butcher's, I took the meat and put it on my back, so I'm just kind of wearing it draped over my haunches.
But you're wearing the saddlebag. Why aren't you putting it in the bag?
Or I could put it in the saddlebag. That works too.
I think Eve kind of took the initiative. You kind of forgot because you haven't worn it before, that you had a saddlebag, so Eve probably just put it in and you've only just realised that.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. And as I mentioned, you guys are looking out across the plain. What are you guys doing? Just walking north?
It wasn't north, right? It was east. It was west, I mean.
West, sorry.
Just making
I meant
sure.
west.
I'm not going the wrong. Just making sure we're not going in the wrong direction. Yes, I'll just continue walking. Until we reach the town.
Yeah, you guys are walking.
I guess on the way, let's see if there's anything edible to eat along the road.
Give me a perception check, please.
Perception check. Okay. 15.
You guys have been walking for a large majority of the day. Alara, you've been keeping an eye out for food. There have been some strange creatures that almost look like sheep around, but every
Or
time
things
you
that want to
get,
make me food.
but every time you guys get close to them, they're already like 150 feet away from you guys.
Ah.
And
Okay.
it's a peaceful walk. You guys talking to each other?
Yeah, probably.
The complete silence of talking to each other.
That's
Right. Let's hope that town settles down a bit now and nothing bad happens there. Hey, Lara, Eliza?
I just hope we can get to the next town before this fog catches up with us.
That too. Well, while we're walking, how about we tell each other about ourselves a bit?
Well, that's not much. You go ahead.
Well, uh, I may as well tell you guys because you're practically already wrapped up in this by traveling with me. The truth is, you know how I've mentioned that I've been being chased by a creature before?
Yes.
Truth is, that creature was a lich. It is a lich. And is my ancestor. My bloodline is cursed, you see, because of him. He
Oh.
cursed it so that anyone with sorcerer blood would have unique powers where they can cast certain spells beyond their power, but there's a chance for an irreparable curse to happen. One where you lose power or you lose the ability to cast some spells. But and there's one that I dread out of all of the three, out of all the curses. It's one where the creature hunting you, my ancestor, will know where I am for about a week. And another thing with this bloodline is, I don't know too much about it, but the one thing I have heard is anyone who used their sorcerer power too much slowly turned into something like him, like my ancestor.
Sounds like you have some family troubles.
You have no idea. My mother and father are still under his thumb and believe he's a god. I was raised in what was basically a cult.
How close to a godlike level of power is this guy?
I do not know, but he was grooming me to be his next, I think, successor? Or something, I don't know. He was teaching me magic, some magics. But I've never used those magics. I don't want to. But the rest of my family, well, most that I know of, are also with him chasing me, trying to bring me back home, or just outright kill me. But you know how I was in hell with you? It's because I was running from him. He had caught up to me. I ran into a cave, and something killed me in there, but I know it wasn't him. He wouldn't kill me. He wants me for something, but I don't know what. Sorry for dumping all that baggage there on you guys. I just thought you guys should know. So, yes, we'll probably be being hunted by him until we get rid of him.
Hmm. Well, since
And
you are so honest with me, I guess I'll let you in a little secret.
has it got something to do with the fact that you can fly without wings?
Yes, indeed.
Go
Let's
on.
just say, hmm, maybe it's better if I just show you.
Yeah.
Um, I'm just gonna transform in front of Eve.
Oh.
You guys all suddenly see Wheat was just standing. Their sort of their face scales sort of ripple outwards, and their arms become a little bit larger, and their fingernails turn into claws. And you see they sort of like drop onto four legs, and suddenly you guys are face to face with a dragon wormling.
You can see a little shock on Eve's face. Ah, you're a dragon.
Indeed. Something
Still a
about
worm.
being resurrected has somewhat dampened my strength. I still don't quite understand it. Um, but now I have some of my strength back.
Well, I know I've gained a bit of strength after that fight with that armor, and I just look at Eliza, who's probably carrying the bag that has the armor in it. Well, that is good to know. That's you're a dragon. What color dragon are you, by the way?
Sapphire, specifically.
Ah, okay. At least you're not a chromatic.
No, not one of the evil ones.
Yeah. You're more one of the neutral ones. There is one more thing I forgot to mention with my family. A lot of them had you. A few of them had gone further with the power, but every time they seem to get corrupted by the blood, by the power, seem to be more influenced by my ancestor, turned more evil, turned less. They turned more evil, basically, and I, I am scared that I'm going to end up like them. So if I ever start acting evil or I'm starting to go too far, please stop me. And if I ever get fully corrupted, please kill me. Because I don't
Alara's
want.
gonna kind of give you a sly look. So is that why you dropped a boulder on your friends? Slight bit of corruption gets into you there.
No, that was just an idiot plan. You at least got out of the road. Why is everyone rolling perception, by the way?
No reason. You got continue on your talk, please.
No comment.
No
No
comment.
comment.
Okay.
Just
I'd like to
continue on.
roll another perception check.
Nope. Please.
No? Okay.
Please
Okay,
continue on your.
continue.
Continue talking.
Yeah, I just
Okay.
looked to Liza. So, what's your story, anyway?
No one really wants me to talk about my story once I get going, so it's best for me not to say anything.
Go on. We won't stop you.
I
That's
believe you
all
already
I'll
told
say.
me some of your story.
Let's just say I'm no stranger to killing.
Actually, I believe yes, in an earlier session, I think I rolled a history check to see if you had made a name for yourself before you died. I believe you did, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, that would be correct, Alara.
I know that feeling too. And I just looked to Liza. But when I killed, it wasn't for anything good. And you just see a bit of sadness in Eve's eyes. Regret as well.
I just did the guards' jobs better than they did. So they killed me for it.
You said that part before, but how come you started doing their job for them?
Because they weren't doing their job.
I'm guessing they were corrupt.
Well, they're not. As soon as money gets involved, justice goes to the highest bidder.
Yep.
If I remember correctly, you made quite a name for yourself killing people who liked hurting children. The local
So, sir,
authorities didn't appreciate you very much, as you were doing their job for them.
And better, it seems.
Hey guys, sorry to interrupt the story, and believe me, I'm enjoying this story because it's really interesting. And I don't mean to stop you, but there's some weird looking creatures over the distance looping toward us. So,
I instantly look over where she's
Give me a
in.
perception check now.
Okay. Not much better, 8.
Five.
Even if there was anything over in the distance, it's probably too far away. You don't see anything except for a stray tree off to your right, and a lot of sort of grassland.
What are you talking about? There's nothing over there.
would I lie? Would I really lie to you about. Would I really lie to you guys something about this?
No, I just can't see anything over there.
Wouldn't it be better safer than sorry?
Yeah, let's get ready in case something does attack. And as soon as I say that, I'm casting Mage Armor on. Who here fights in the front line?
That
believe
would
it's
be
Nakasta and Alara.
Alara and Nakasta.
Alara has armor. I'm casting Mage Armor on the caster. If they're willing.
It's,
Yo,
I believe he actually has higher AC than me.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
that's.
believe he has
Well,
like
you're
a
wearing
14.
leather, so it wouldn't work on you.
Actually, I
Yes,
haven't
I'm
equipped that.
Pan?
There is also worse than mage armor.
Okay, I'll cast it over.
Alara will
That's not
give
me.
the leather armor. Oh wait, what class are you, Nakasta?
I'm a sword. Oh, okay.
Nakasta is a. What are you?
I'm a berserker?
Right?
Barbarian.
Barbarian.
Does leather armor actually help you, or
Ass.
I don't know.
Unarmored defense, so I would say no.
Yeah.
You could cast it on Iris. Iris is riding Nakasta at any given moment.
Yeah, no, that's true. Probably put it on Iris since Nakasta tends to just run into things.
But really up to you who you want to cast it on.
well, you only have one use of mage armor, right? Anyway, so
Well, no, I have multiple uses. I have 3 spell
oh,
slots.
that is quite useful.
I'll actually give it to Iris since she's currently only using daggers.
Woo.
Let me take off the override. Oh, come on. You'll have to override your AC, so what's your current AC? So target's AC becomes 11 plus 13 plus Dex bonus.
Yeah, so that would be 15 AC, Iris.
Same as what I would get.
What is? Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
since I'm a backline fighter, it's better if Iris gets it.
Possibly
she's
not. I
mid
think
one.
about it. Somebody else would probably do better with the leather armor anyway. It's the light armor. But for now, probably fine.
Eliza, you now see in the distance this sort of thing coming towards you guys. You're now able to see this. Iris, from what you can tell, this thing seems to almost be on two legs. And it does seem to be heading roughly in the pie's direction.
Oh, dude.
Eve and Alara, you still don't see anything.
Yeah, actually, since we're getting ready for combat, can I fly up my 30 feet?
Sure?
Yeah. So unfurl
I'm
wings.
gonna hide in the bush.
If only
Sure.
I was stronger, and I could actually carry Liza up with me.
Eliza.
Alara's. Oh, sorry. Continue.
Yeah, I will mention you two haven't. You specifically, Eve, haven't seen anything yet, but you've only heard mentions of things.
Yeah, I'm just ready, and I have a
Yep.
fireball in one hand and an acid splash in the other.
Yeah.
Okay. I have an idea. Alara's gonna walk a little bit ahead of the party in the direction of where these things are.
Okay.
She's gonna use. She wants to dig a hole in the ground and pop out and ambush them.
Yeah, you sort of like dig in maybe your dragon form and just start digging a hole to sort of like barely hide in. As Nikasta and Iris, what are you two doing?
That is a good question.
We punching a thing?
Not quite yet, but I'm gonna tell the whole group that it looks like it's on 2 feet.
Ooh!
2 feetsies. It has 2 feet.
Good. That means I get to break 2 kneesies.
Ooh, actually, I'd like to just kind of dig like a tiny tunnel. Like,
Okay, you can start digging on that. Eliza, I need you to roll me stealth, and Alara, I need you to roll me stealth. And please, at disadvantage.
stealth at disadvantage.
Yes, please. Due to all the sort of dirt you've
God damn it,
dug
I
up.
that one.
You two are not being stealthy at all. You guys can see the bushes nearby are really a bit too small to hide Eliza and are just sort of shaking. I don't think Eliza sort of realised that. And Alara's still too busy digging the dirt, and this thing is coming out at full speed.
Yeah. Eliza's just kind of like, to get some coverage and, ready her bow.
Oh gosh, I've gotta go. I've gotta go. Really, really, these are like too difficult. Seriously, why did they give me such a mission like this? And you can hear these sort of like noises as this thing is going, like making these large sort of leaps over the earth as this thing is coming by. And
Wait, did someone run by us yelling something?
they're not quite running by yet. They are coming closer. And you guys can all sort of see they're wearing this sort of almost golden metallic sort of like legs, really. And it's almost similar to what you guys saw in the ruins.
It's this thing.
And you guys can see this gnome who seems to be talking to himself, flustered, not even paying any attention to the environment around him, running south. And
I'm gonna shout, watch out.
I gotta try to trip him over.
Trip over the gnome.
Hey, Eliza, real quick.
Yeah.
You feel this almost slight tinge of magic, like enacting from your back, really. And Eliza, you see this almost golden thread sort of coming out from the mechanical sort of equipment this gnome has. Would you like to tug on the thread?
Yes.
Oh no.
You cast the on and off ancient magic cantrip, and suddenly his legs go kapoof, and he falls over, like right in the muck, directly next to Alara, who's
Oh,
still
what's the
sort of
name
like in a
of the weird
hole.
thing coming at us?
What
I
was that
just slide
for?
down a little.
What was that for? He sort of
Lara's gonna
turns to
poke
look
her
at
head
No,
out
you.
of
I
the
just
hole.
felt really weird and I poked it. And then he fell over, so
But
don't
I
blame
needed
me.
this. I needed all of this, okay? I'm on a very important mission. Got it?
What kind
Now
of
turn it back on.
I know how to.
Bah!
Yeah, I
You
just
tell
drift
me
down.
you don't know how to put this thing back on. I need this. I need my walkers. Otherwise, I'm too slow. And he sort of starts walking over to check on his, check on his machine, and then slowly up to Eliza. Seriously, the nerve of some people.
So, what you up to?
I'm delivering a very important. Oh, I shouldn't say that. No. I shouldn't say that.
Oh, come on,
And
you
sort
can
of-
tell her. I just drift down listening and say, oh, come on, you can tell us. And can I roll persuasion?
Sure.
That's a 22.
That is an actual 20 for me, also 22. He sort of looks at you very skeptically. Now, why do you want to see what I have? I can't. I'm not supposed to tell it to people. No, I'm not. And he's clutching the scroll sort of closer to him.
Won't say anything about that you told us. We'll just say we overheard it from someone completely different.
Yeah.
But it still might
We'll say it's an elf.
the information still might fall into the wrong hands. And he looks around, and he's sort of like hugging this sort of scroll case as close to him as he can.
We swear we won't tell anyone.
Anyway, who are you five anyway? And he sort of points towards Nakasta and Iris. You two look surprisingly
Maybe we can make
familiar.
you.
Do we have any idea who this guy is?
Nope, no clue.
Well, I'm Eliza.
Naive.
He grog.
Lara's gonna poke her head out of the hole she's made for herself. Hi, I'm Alara. And then she's gonna poke her head back down in the hole.
Don't worry, it's friendly.
Okay, so we've got a dragon, we've got a person, human. Nice to meet you. I don't see many human around. A tiefling?
Don't worry, I've been dead for 50
Yeah.
years.
Yeah, I'm a tiefling. I look very human-like, but yeah, I'm a tiefling.
Yeah. You know, I've heard some rumors about someone who looks like you.
What kind of rumors? No, what kind of rumors?
Something about them, like, working with one of the capital here. Anyway, I wouldn't worry about it too much. Only rumors after all, can't trust rumors. How can we? Anyway, I should be going.
Well, rumors can be very important. Especially when it
you can hear him
comes
sort
to
of
me.
like, you can hear him sort of like kicking this machine. Oh, gosh, damn it! What did you do to it?
I don't know. I just kind of like felt a thread in there. I pulled on it.
Well, can you do the
could I have
opposite
a-
of whatever you did and fix this thing?
Can I
He's-
give it a look over? I'm okay with magic. Not.
He's sort of looking around.
I also just pull out the book I have, just holding it.
Give me an intelligence check, please.
Roll with advantage, because I'll come help you.
Okay. Thank you. I needed that advantage. Hang on. Nope, that advantage did not help.
You're looking at this machine and you've got absolutely no clue how it works.
I have
Need
no
for
idea how it
Peter.
works. I actually start flicking through my book as well, see if there's the ancient magic book that I have that I'm using.
So, where are you from?
Me? I'm from around, mostly sort of a bit northwest from here, past the lake.
Where? What's it called?
What's the place called? We're
You
not
know where
local.
Artgate is, right?
No,
See,
not
there's
local.
this. Well, used to be a forest around there. Used to live there. Poof, gone now. Got destroyed, maybe I would say, 100 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Eliza, see if your little friend can do anything.
Oh, yeah. She takes out the bug.
You take out the bug. It looks towards you.
Can you fix them?
And it sort of flutters its wings and just sort of hops back in your bag.
Nope.
Oh, yes or no?
It sort of shakes its head and goes back in the bag.
I'll go see if I can figure out how to
Try
undo what I did.
Yeah.
You sort of focus in sort of once again, and you see the thread sort of appear, and you just sort of see it floating almost loosely in the air.
I touch it.
Yeah, you touch it and sort of pull on the thread of magic, and you see the machine sort of whirls to life. Oh, thank you. I really do need to get going, because oh no!
But before
Oh
you go-
gosh! Get out of here! Into the woods! Real quick!
Yeah. I follow him.
Yeah, he sort of gets into his machine, and you guys see the woods that are sort of like slowly coming up on the horizon past like a whole ton of rocks. Rocks as he sort of begins running in that direction.
What's the rush for?
He's coming! Run! You guys better run
What?
as well. You'll be seen as associates. Run!
Yeah,
Run for the woods.
I run with him. In fact, no, I fly beside him.
He's faster than you.
Yeah, I fly.
Yep, what about the rest of you? What are you guys doing?
Eliza is running as fast as she can.
Yeah, and you start running, like, with Eve.
Nicosta and Iris and Sarah.
Riding Nakasta, and Nakasta's just probably gonna run. You running?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, and you guys begin sort of a mad dash towards this forest, which is up ahead. And one strange thing about it is, like, further on in the woods, you can see some sort of mist, but not at the very edge of the trees. Alara, what are you doing?
Alara's gonna follow them?
Yeah. And you guys follow them, but suddenly something comes down from the sky, and Alara, you immediately recognize what this sort of thing is. As you guys see this sort of almost blue dragon, a lot bigger than Alara by far, sort of jumps down with its wings encircling the party who is trying to escape. But you guys are still quite a decent ways away, as the guy who still hasn't mentioned his name, who's on his strange device, sort of using his arms to sort of propel it forward, just sort of skids to a stop. Clash here! We meet again. Indeed we do. As you see this sort of blue-like dragon with almost gears built into its flesh, and this sort of armor in front of it sort of looks up.
I like
been
going to
looking
try to
for.
connect to the dragon and the gear part and try to break it.
Yeah, you with the thread, you don't quite feel anything to begin with. However, you do feel something a bit different. And I need to just quickly go get something for you, my friend.
Oh.
Because I believe I can reveal what one of you got.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh.
What's this?
Did you just say chlamydia?
Woo, what the?
They did not get chlamydia.
I didn't say
Uh,
chlamydia. So, Eliza, I'm just gonna message you this. So you get that once per day. And you also get this one here.
Oh, magic.
As a
do I
cantrip.
recognize who this dragon is?
Do you recognize who this dragon is? Give me a history check, please. Alara.
Sure. I love history checks.
Can I help?
An 11.
An 11.
Sure.
Okay.
Can he help?
He can't exactly
Can-
help with this. No.
Okay.
Okay. Can I roll history to see if I've heard anything myself?
You wouldn't have heard anything yourself. I'll say you say that now.
Okay.
But Alara, in terms of dragons, you really haven't met many. You know there is a couple very famous ones like Nesker and Senshin. The god, one being the god of chaos and destruction, and the other being the god of protection and healing. Two chromatic dragon gods, and a couple others, but no notable blue dragons with gears sort of within their body.
Okay.
Now we can do this the hard way, or we can do this the fun way.
Eliza's going to continue to try to turn off the dragon, for lack of a better term.
It does not seem to work.
What's the fun way?
Oh, the fun
Well,
way.
let's throw devils to see if I can get something
Did
jammed.
someone say the fun way? And he sort of goes,
Hi.
"Oh, hi, it's another dragon. It's been a while since I've seen one. Especially one as young as this one. But anyway, I'm getting distracted." And he sort of, like, his eyes sort of turn from Lara, who's a little bit further away, down to the guy who you still don't know his name, as he looks down. "Now you can either give up that scroll," and he sort of pokes him in the chest, "or I'll grab it from you myself." And you see the guy sort of freaks out. And roll initiative, everyone.
Oh, God.
Dee-dee-dee.
Damn
Roll
it, 6.
initiative. 19.
10.
Good 19.
Oh,
gonna
might I
cut-
ask how big this thing is?
It is the size. It's huge.
So it's like an adult.
Yes.
I would
It's
be
an
able
adult
to.
dragon.
Oh, we are running. We are running.
Okay. And you hear from the guy say, "Never! I ain't gonna give this scroll up, not on my Nelly." And meanwhile, Eliza, what did you get?
10. I'm not rolling well.
Okay, and first up, Alara and Iris. What are you two doing?
Good question.
Don't make me make this quick combat, guys.
No.
Don't-
Do it.
Quick combat. Well, that's no
Uh.
fun.
It's what I used in last session, but you sadly weren't here.
I wasn't there.
Yeah, that your who was meaning.
I was dying. Can I put it to sleep? Is that a thing? Can I just cast sleep on it?
You may certainly try.
It does not. Okay. Well, you know what? I'll shoot an ice knife at it. Why not? It should be fun, right?
Roll to hit, please.
Wow, that's a 7.
Yeah, and you see it just goes sort of into the dragon's scalp. It doesn't even care. It doesn't even pay any attention to you. Its eyes are on the guy in front of you, who's still clutching the scroll. It took
What if we put
very
the guy
little
in the...
time to hunt you down. Really, you're so pitiful. Really.
Oh, well, that didn't work. So,
I really did say that things really could not get worse. For you, my friend. It's like, seriously, did you really think you were going to be escaping his watchfly? Oh, no. And this dragon is literally just monologuing.
why do you want the scroll so bad, anyway?
Oh,
What's in the scroll?
The scroll is brilliant. And I would quite like to have a look at it myself. Maybe I'll even spare your guys' lives if you do so.
How can we trust you?
Oh, but here's the thing. You can't. But this really is boring me. You and your chattering. Maybe I should just kill you. But Iris, your turn. What are you doing?
Can I put the gnome to sleep? Yeah, I'm gonna put the gnome to sleep.
You're gonna put the gnome to sleep? Roll for
Well, we can't deal with the dragon. If we put the gnome to sleep, we could just give the dragon the scroll.
Okay. Sure, roll for sleep.
How do I do that? That's
It should say in the spell like 5d8, I believe it is. Roll 5d8 and tell me.
I feel like this is less of a 1v dragon v party scenario. This is more of a party v dragon v gnome now.
not if I put him.
25. You sort of like summon this magic and send the gnome to sleep. He sort of like sways for a brief moment before collapsing to the floor, part of his apparatus breaking. Oh,
Supposed to be that.
look at the drama. The little pest actually did something. Oh, what an agony. And I did say maybe I should not kill you, but that would be boring now, wouldn't it? Let's see, maybe if you can escape within here in the next, let's say, 3 minutes. Oh, I'll let you guys live. How about that? That would be fun.
How far?
Until you can
Basically giving
escape,
us a
of
3 minutes.
course. Good
He's
luck
basically
with that.
giving us a 3-minute head start, which
He sort of gives you a
Bro's
grin.
playing.
Indeed. So I do have to thank you for putting away my past, but I was looking at... I was hoping to brag a bit more. You sort of...
Oh, feel free to brag all you want.
Oh, indeed. And he's gonna completely skip his turn. He's too busy bragging about things. He's used up his action.
Yep.
Eliza, what are you doing? The scroll is on the ground. At the dragon.
I'm gonna pick it up
You dash
and read it.
forward, grab the scroll. It's currently in the scroll thing, and you sort of pick it out, and you just quickly give it a quick read as the dragon's like, "Hey, that's mine." Back.
I wanted to see what was on it.
And you just sort of like quickly put it up, and you get like a brief glimpse of what on there. Dear Tristan Goldrin, I hope this reaches you. Hoganmand is alive, surprisingly, and the death of Faye was really something different. He's coming, and I don't think we can stop him. He's not like anything I've heard before, and even the gods seem worried. And you don't see anything more as the dragon knocks it out of your hands and picks it up himself. It's tiny in his claws. Well then,
I'm gonna see if I could use a certain new spell to have some fun with the mechanical bits.
and yeah, you attempt to have a bit of fun with the magical bits, and you sort of focus on them, and you can feel the dragon sort of struggling against your grasp. What is this? And he sort of turns around to you guys. You pests! And he's going to attempt to shoot a brief weapon at you guys. Roll me dex saves, please. If you
Reaction absorb elements.
Okay. But everyone else can be dex saves.
Yeah. 16.
Would you say Nakasta can see it?
Dex saves, please.
Yeah, but his sheet just says advantage on effects you can see while not blinded, defeated,
Yep.
or...
Basically, anytime you're not blinded, you just get the advantage on a dex save.
Yep.
I don't have resistance to lightning. I'm assuming that's his breath weapon.
What did you get, Eliza?
22.
22. So
Thanks,
Eliza,
thank you.
Alara, and Iris, you guys managed to avoid the majority of this lightning, and his breath weapon, as Eliza, you're still focusing on controlling it, you managed to sort of move it mostly away, so only the very edges sort of hit the party. However, you guys still take a lot of damage, as you guys take... Let me just calculate this all up. You guys take 16 damage on a failure, however half on a success, so only 8 on a success.
And what about for me?
What did you get on your dex save?
I used absorb elements.
You've still got to make a dex save.
Oh, okay.
Oh, 8 damage, that's 4
15.
damage.
15, that's a success. So, Eve, Alara, and Iris, you guys take 8 damage. However, Eliza, as you're struck by the very ends of this lightning, you feel yourself sort of seize up. Give me a con save for me, please.
Ooh.
By the way, I would be taking 2 less damage even from that because of absorb elements.
Yeah, I am aware.
That is a 16.
16. With a 16, as you feel yourself almost shutting down from this lightning, you're able to sort of focus and prevent yourself from sort of almost fainting. And however, this still does a whole heap more damage to you than you were thinking. You take an extra 4 damage, Eliza.
Is Eliza secretly a robot?
No.
I think she failed the deck save, the con save for the dragon's breath.
And
Out of character.
next up, who's next? Nakaste. Actually, I think Eve's next, right? In initiative?
I'm 6, so...
Yeah, so you're next, I believe.
Okay, well...
Actually, sorry, Eliza, you're 10, right? You're missing. Never mind. That's fine. Sorry, I'm getting confused at orders because I forgot you just did your new spell. So Eve, what are you doing?
I am going to... start by converting some sorcery points.
Okay.
Okay, how much is it? 2. I use both of my sorcery points to regain a level 1 spell slot. Can I cast multiple things with mage armor, by the way?
I believe so. Yes, because it's not concentration.
I'm going to cast mage armor over myself as my action.
Okay. And are you doing anything with your movement? I will remind you guys are sort of on the plains, and there seems to be a forest from behind the dragon. And there's
I'm going to move. I'm going to start moving into the forest. Yeah, at a run, but not dashing. I just say we should get into the forest.
Okay, and there are a lot of rocks through here, and what seems to be a small path through these rocks leading into the woods, and you sort of have to run around the dragon first as it begins taking off. Nakasta, what are you doing?
What are we attacking? We still dealing with that dragon?
Yeah,
No,
dragon's
I thought it was. I thought it's starting to fly, isn't it?
So are we trying to get the hell away from the dragon, or are we actually trying to do something stupid here?
Oh, I also misread Ice Knife, by the way.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's a 2-hit spell, and then regardless of whether or not it hits or misses, it explodes.
Yep, I've already rolled for that, so I wouldn't worry about that. I already know how Ice Knife works.
Oh, okay.
Definitely got a lot of knife.
Wait, are we running from the dragon? Is that the party plan? Are we running from the dragon?
Eve's already taken
I-
off.
Okay.
I would recommend that we follow Eve's.
I ensure
Lead.
Iris is still, attached to my hair.
I have not moved. I am still attached.
Wait.
Yep.
I leg it the fuck away from the dragon. In
Yeah.
fact, can I use my action to dash?
Sure, you quickly overtake Eve and head down this sort of rocky path, this sort of rock sort of overhanging as you start rushing towards the forest. And everyone, welcome to Quick Combat. How this is going to work is very different to anything else you might have done. So I am going to put on a 3-minute timer if you guys do not manage to either escape, defeat the dragon, or whatever else helps you succeed in this fight or battle, escape. If you do not manage to complete that by 3 minutes in, something devastating will happen. I shall warn you that now.
Can you quickly explain quick combat to me?
I am. I'm just very slowly explaining it. So, how quick combat works is during each minute, you guys can shout out what you guys are doing next, and depending on how long the action would take in game, depends on how long it will take to narrate. And every minute, the dragon will attempt to strike out at you guys.
Very rude on the dragon's part.
So, does everyone understand how this works?
Wait, do we
Yep.
still take turns?
No turns. This.
Just go?
Yeah, you just go.
Okay.
Right.
And when I say roll damage and roll to hit, you just roll both of those at the same time, and I'll deal with it as soon as it's rolled, and after you tell me.
Oh no.
Does everyone understand how this works?
How far away are we from the woods?
You guys are currently 180 feet away from the woods. However, Nakaste, I believe you got 40-foot movement, correct? You're 100 feet.
No, it's like 40 feet as I'm dashing.
So
Yeah.
he has an 80-foot movement
Yeah.
speed.
So you're 100 feet away from the woods.
Yeah.
Eve, I believe you are only 150 feet away.
Okay.
And is everyone ready to begin? No more questions? Ask your questions now if you have any.
Do I have to keep repeating an action, or can I just say I'm booking it to the woods until I reach the woods?
You can say you're booking it. However, do keep in mind that it's still going to take you a couple rounds to actually fully get into the woods. However, you can do other things during that time, like other actions, casting spells, which I'm going to warn you is probably a good idea considering the dragon attacks every minute, and it's going to take you more than a minute to get there. So keep that in mind.
Can you clarify something?
Yep, sure.
Is escape the woods? Like, if we get into the woods, have we escaped the dragon?
From what you can tell.
Okay.
Anything else? Any questions, no matter how silly? Say them now.
So you do want us to attack the dragon? is what you're
Attack,
saying.
find cover, whatever you need to do.
To survive, because we are
Yes.
not beating this thing.
Do whatever it takes to survive, guys. I shall warn you that now.
Can I ready an action before
Nope.
the mad dash? Okay.
Nope. Is everyone ready?
Yep.
I'm ready.
Eliza,
I think so.
are you ready?
Yep.
Alara, you ready?
I will be in a second. I need to check my burrow speed.
You have a burrow speed?
No. Yes. Oh,
Oh,
are you okay?
God.
I just banged my arm right into the table.
With the burrow speed,
You
I
okay?
feel sorry
Yeah,
for Sparkle.
Just saw. Ah, yes. Burrow speed's fun. I think you
Well-
forget that the dragon can kind of burrow too. So
True.
keep that in mind.
Yes.
You ready? Alara?
Yes. Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. Then we shall begin. In
Right.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Right, I'm booking it straight to the woods, but I turn back and quick fire a fireball and yell out, "Hurry to the woods, I have a plan!" And I throw a fireball right at the dragon.
Yep, roll damage. Next up.
Nakasta's still booking it. He's not.
11 to hit, damage is 2.
Yeah, it doesn't even do a thing to this guy.
Okay, I keep booking it to the woods.
Yep,
And
Nakaste's
I am now
booking it as
dashing.
well. Anything else?
Yep.
No. Looking at.
Yep. Just gonna book it.
You guys are in direct line of sight of the dragon. Do keep that in mind.
I'm also booking.
I start
looking at-
bobbing and weaving a bit, and as soon as I get within one turn of the woods, or no, 2 turns of the wood, or 1 turn of being in the woods, I start using my bloodline magic to cast
Okay.
minor illusion to make a fake version of all of us running in a different direction.
Eliza? Also give me acrobatics, Sky. Eliza, what are you doing?
I'm going to try to slow the dragon down by using the same spell because it's got 10-minute duration, and try to make it go the other way as I'm running.
Okay, give me a
13
D100,
for me.
please. And that's the end of
13 for
time.
me.
So, Eliza, finish off your D100, please.
Give me a sec. Things have been
Yeah,
slow.
I was just dashing my turn. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and my acrobatics was
That's-
a 13.
I can
That's a
see.
70.
A Simony. You're able to sort of almost disrupt it a little bit. However, it's the dragon's turn to attack, and attack it shall. So, Dark and Sky, with you sort of dodging past, it makes sort of like a slash with its tail sort of near to the rock. And fortunately, you manage to avoid the tail itself, but you still get slammed by a couple rocks and take 2 bludgeoning damage.
Can I use shield to stop that?
Shield, you summon up a shield, just block it completely.
Yep, that's my last spell slot, guys.
Eliza, you are going to get sort of almost, you see this sort of wing coming for you and just give it a duck and manage to avoid this wing coming overhead. However, Iris, you unfortunately get struck by sort of this claw of the dragon. And unfortunately for you, you take... You, my friend, take 12 damage.
Ooh.
I'm dead.
Yeah, and you sort of collapse on right next to Nakaste. On the ground.
Oh, shit.
Oh, yes. And let me just quickly check something real quick. Because it is something a little bit different. Hey, Alara.
Yes.
I would say you feel something weird. Sort of welling up, sort of within you. Almost this urge to protect.
It's a tattoo.
Ooh.
And I will just quickly send you this sort of information because I believe this might interest you.
I haven't even seen it. I'm already interested. Oh. 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 Okay. I'm gonna use that. Okay. How far away am I from Actually, I need to look at that spell.
Aren't we still in quick combat?
Yeah, you won't be able to use it yet. And that's the end of the dragon's turn. In terms of how far everyone is away, Nakasta and Iris, you guys are 20 foot from the woods.
How far away am I from the woods and also
Alara,
them?
you are 120 feet away.
Oh wow. So how did I get so far behind everyone?
Eliza, you're also 120 feet away, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Next, Eve, you are 90 feet away. And
Okay.
I believe that's everyone. Do you guys need me to write that down for you?
Oh no, I'll remember it.
Yeah.
120 feet.
Okay, anyone got any more questions? Before we begin?
Nope.
How far away from
Oh, actually, I do have one question.
Yes.
My
Iris am I?
my bloodline powers, are they an action to activate?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay.
You are 100 feet from Iris at the moment, Alara.
Okay. That'll be 2 turns.
Should I be concerned?
I am rapidly approaching your location.
Oh no. Like in a
You have a
turning player?
dog charging after you.
Who knows? Anyway,
Not like I've seen anything.
is everyone ready to begin again?
I'm ready.
Five.
Hold on, wait.
Yes?
Where's Nicole? Where are you? Oh, there you are.
Oh,
He's
yes.
back.
I'm going to have you roll your death save now, by the way, Iris. Roll me one death
Okay.
save.
That's a d20, right?
Yes, please.
Sweet.
That's a success. 1 success. No failures. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and begin.
I'm
gonna
dashing
dash.
until I reach Iris.
Yep, you're dashing well. You're not going to reach Iris this turn. Eve, you're not going to reach the woods this turn. You're only 30 feet away. What about everyone else? Nicasia, Eliza?
I'm going to continue to try to deter the dragon.
20
Okay.
feet from the edge.
You're continuing to try and deter the dragon. Give me another D100, please. And
I know.
Nicaste, what are you doing, considering Iris has just been knocked onto the ground next to you?
I wheeled around and grab Iris, then continue on my way.
Yeah,
Ooh, actually,
yeah?
Oh,
I have an
that's what
idea.
I'll do.
I'd like to try to mess with the dragon a little bit with
Sure.
my So with the telepathy, I'd like to just basically say, why are you toying with creatures so below you?
Yep, and
And I want to try and direct it to like distract it. Is like something's behind it and it didn't realize.
give me a deception check, please.
That's a 99.
99. Oh gosh.
99.
Oh, that was very bad. Okay, that was a 2.
Give me another deception check, please. At advantage due to Eliza's help.
I can't see that one. Ah, that's the 6.
A 6.
I'm very good at this.
Luckily enough, the dragon really is not rolling that well. It rolled a 5 and a natural 1. Oh yes, I really want. I'm chasing you, friends, because it's fun, and you guys are absolutely why can't I move? You get stop doing that.
Eliza is just bolting as fast as she can.
Yep, and that's I'm gonna times the distance by 1.5. Nicasia and Iris, you guys make it into the forest. Iris, make me another death save, please. Alara, this turn you get 90 feet, so you're only 30 feet from the forest this turn. Same with you, Eliza. And Eve, you managed to make it into the woods with the help from Eliza.
Oh, yay. As soon as I get in... Oh, actually, will it be the dragon's turn, or...
No, the dragon, unfortunately, seems to be stuck in place due to Eliza's help.
Right.
However, that's a natural 1, so that is 2 failures. And Iris, I'm going to get you to roll your next death save privately, please. So just search up 1d20.
I am within like 10 feet of Iris, correct?
You are 30. You're 30 feet from the woods, so you can reach her this turn.
Can I reach her this turn?
Okay, I'm gonna reach out to her and I will.
So yes.
Okay. Yeah, I quickly dash over to Iris and try and help stabilize.
How far away would I be?
You are the same as Alara, 30 feet from the woods. So, are you guys ready? Alara, Eliza, Sky, Nakaste. And we'll
I'm
begin.
gonna run up during
And
cast Cure
5,
Wounds.
4, 3, 2, 1. Continue.
Medicine check on
Yeah, you
13.
immediately begin to sort of work to try and stabilize her as Lara. You just sort of begin rushing between the stones as the dragon breaks free from Eliza's hold and comes directly after you. As Alara and Eliza, you guys dash for the woods. Anything else?
Eliza is
Yep.
fronting at the top of her.
I just need to figure out how to cast Cure Wounds for my character sheet.
Oh, we have 2 cure wounds.
Yeah, and the dragon is just about catching up, but you guys step into the woods just as it's about to reach you with its jaw wide open, and suddenly the dragon is gone.
What?
As Alara, you begin to cast Cure Wounds. And my friend...
That is... Oh, hold up. I need to see... Is this using my intelligence mod? Yes, it is.
Yes,
That's
it
a
is.
+3. Okay. Okay, yeah. That's 6 hit points.
Yeah, and you just touch Iris, and Iris, you just wake up immediately at 6 hit points.
Hello, Iris.
Oh no.
I am now curious on what you did for your private death roll. Death save.
Nat 20.
Oh! Yeah, no, she was stabilized.
Yeah, she was fine. You helped her out anyway, so if she even got 1 success, she would be fine. And then Alara was just going to heal her anyway, so she was in no danger of dying there. But
Oh, big fuck. Yeah, but the dragon
Oh,
disappeared.
fucking lucky.
Yeah, the dragon's gone, Iris. I don't know why, but it's gone.
That was fun.
I'm going to I'm going to walk to the edge of the woods and just poke my head out of the woods.
yeah, you poked your head out of the woods,
And looking around for that dragon.
and you see it sort of flying around looking for you guys.
Okay, I quickly, as soon as I see it, I dart back and let the group know where it is and what it's doing. Looks
Question,
like
how
it's
much
flying
total
around
time has
looking for
passed?
Not much, like maybe, I would say at most 18 seconds since you guys sort of began.
it. Right.
Is there a distance limit for the spell?
In terms of the distance limit, it's 120 feet.
How far away would the dragon be, roughly?
It's probably more than 120 feet away.
Damn it. If it gets within range... Yeah, Eliza's just going to try to paralyze it again.
You love paralyzing mechanical dragons, don't you?
Well... I'm given the opportunity, why would I, throw it aside?
Right. Well, wait, the gnome, and I look back. Why did you put that gnome to sleep, Iris?
'Cause why not?
You guys can still see, guys can see the gnome happens, from when you looked at before Eve, the gnome is now in the dragon's claws.
God damn it. The dragon has the gnome.
Sucks to be the gnome then.
Yep.
Hey, Liza, what, I believe the scroll got ripped out of our hands, correct?
Huh?
Earlier, after you picked it up. So, it's still out there, and the dragon seems to be shaking down the gnome at the moment in the air, from what you remember, Eve, and still searching for you guys.
Still searching for us, but it seems to be shaking down that gnome. It must really want that scroll. You read it, Eliza. What did it say?
Yeah, because I so short memory. It wasn't that interesting.
Well, it still could be something important.
Did you see it on the ground anywhere?
It's probably. Well, the dragon doesn't have it, that's for sure. But it's
I'm gonna
probably
get my
back.
bug out to see if I can find it.
Yeah, you sort of like tell your bug. What are you telling the bug?
Look for a scroll within, yeah, on the ground around there. If not, just come back. If you find it, try to drag it over.
And you see it sort
Hang
of
on.
flies off.
Hang on. Before you,
Wait.
I have a risky idea. You know those powers I mentioned? They allow me to cast spells above what I should be able to. With
Don't.
the risk. One of them is an invisibility spell.
It's a bug. It will not see a bug.
This bug is tiny. Are you sure it's gonna be able to pick up this large metal scroll case?
Actually, I have something for this.
Oh,
Wait,
it's
hang on,
slowly.
Alara. I looked through Alara. You were able to dig a hole pretty easily earlier. Could you dig a tunnel back over there without, like... Yeah, dig a tunnel over there and get the scroll case with the scroll and come back through a tunnel?
I don't see why not. Uh,
I'm gonna say give me a survival
Uh,
check to find it and sort of locate it. If you're gonna do that, Alara.
Okay. I only have like a 15-foot burrow speed, so it's gonna take me like quite a few turns to get over there.
Yeah, and the dragon is still shaking down that gnome, but it looks like it's probably going to be done soon.
How high is the dragon with the gnome? How far away?
Roughly at least over 120 feet away. I'd say 150 feet away.
Damn it. Does it ever drift 120 feet close?
Not really.
Or at
It's
least
just sort of hovering in the air near the gnome. The gnome isn't.
Would anybody
Damn
be able to help me with this? Locating this? Like,
I'm going to cast the message spell cantrip, and I'm going to like hop up in a tree using my wings to try and look out to see if I can spot the scroll.
Okay.
Okay, and then you can direct me while I'm underground.
Yeah, I also
Use
indicate
my
to the
bug
others
to try
where
to
the-
help.
Okay.
Yeah, I also indicate with
Okay.
the others to help spot it.
I'm just gonna send my bug out to help.
So let me get this straight. Eliza, you're gonna help Alara from the surface to try and locate it.
The bug?
Yeah.
I'm using the message spell, and I'm going to be trying to sort of direct Alara using that.
Okay, so you're gonna be on one of the trees.
Yeah.
Right. How
in
high
one of
up?
the trees. As high as I can get without poking above the canopy.
Okay, give me a stealth advantage, please.
I need that advantage potentially. Come on. Nope, advantage is a lie. 9.
A 9, and you sort of jump up into a tree and begin directing Alara. However, the dragon swings its head towards your direction.
Do I notice it's looking at me?
Give me perception, please.
Nat 20!
You realize immediately that it's realized where you are.
I instantly message Alara and say, dragon spotted me, I'm getting out of the tree, and I instantly call to the others. Quick, further into the forest, the dragon spotted me.
Yeah, and you guys rush further into the forest. I will mention the forest looks very misty up ahead. You're still entering further into the forest?
Should we? It's misty. I look to the
Coolness
rest.
never killed anyone.
You're not with us,
It's only
Alara. You're
within
still
the.
tunneling. But I look to
Indeed.
Nakaste, Iris, and yeah.
What you say?
It's starting to get misty. Should we keep going? The dragon did spot me. How far have we run into the forest so far?
I'd say only 30 more feet.
Okay. If we continue, okay. I point to the direction we were originally going-ish. As a further forest that away that isn't misty.
No, this whole forest seems to be misty.
Well, more following the edge of the forest is what I
Following the
mean.
very edge, it's not as misty in most places, but there are some patches where the mist sort of creeps further out beyond the forest.
I think we should follow the edge just so we don't get lost in the mist, because Alara has our only compass at the moment.
Where is Alara?
Meanwhile, as you say that, Alara, you're with the sort of distraction from the dragon heading, swooping towards the party. You sort of dig up and see the scroll glinting and rush towards it, grabbing it and heading back down into your tunnel. As you can see, the dragon is coming for the area of the woods where the party is.
Oh god, we're having to play hide and seek with the
You immediately see the dragon sort of above the trees, sort of gearing up to use another brief weapon attack.
It's about to fire
Is
its breath
it within
weapon.
120 feet?
Let me just double check the range. It is within 120 feet, so give me a 100.
Please roll a 100. You might stop its heart. And then we would level.
80.
An 80? The dragon doesn't quite freeze up this time, but it almost starts, instead of sort of using its breath weapon, it starts coming closer towards the trees to almost land in the forest itself.
Right, we don't have a choice into the fog. And I dash into the fog, but I use a very, very precise fireball to make a trail of burnt grass behind me, but not enough to set a flame, just enough to char the grass.
Yep, the rest of you guys see Eve dashes into the mist and disappears. Eliza, Nakasi, and Iris, what are you three doing?
I am following.
Yep, Eliza
The
also
trail
dives
is
into
so
the
we
mist,
can get back.
following the trail of the burning grass until suddenly the trail disappears. And Nakasi and Iris, what are you two doing?
How far away from the scroll am I at this point?
You're probably already grabbed the scroll because the dragon's gone distracted again and sort of dived back into the hole.
Yeah,
You don't know where
with
the party is
distraction.
currently.
Oh, I would have told him by a message spell.
He's beyond 120 feet, I believe.
Well, I would have told him which way we were going. And
Yep,
before...
but he would still be beyond 120 feet at that point. Sorry. Due to where
He'll find us.
located.
I guess I'll take this minute to, sit down and read this scroll in my little tunnel.
Yeah, you'll sort of read it in your tunnel, and I shall send you the details of that later. However, Nakasta and Iris, you're the only two sort of left as this dragon
Oh,
sort of
sorry,
circles through the trees.
I didn't say I thought I wasn't muted. Turns out I was muted, but I said I was gonna ride Nakasta and we were gonna follow the other two. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's
My
okay.
fault.
It's okay. You head into the forest, and you two find yourselves being separated from the rest of the party. And as Alara reads the note, that is where we shall end the session.
Oh, you just split up the party on purpose with us running into the misty woods.
Rary knows I do this a lot.
Intentional splitting of the party.
Yeah, I even purposely left a trail so we wouldn't get split up, but you just went, nope.
Nope, that's not how this works.
Teleportation magic, great.
Mm-hmm.
Confusion spell be like.
Hopefully, we don't end up with a grey jacket situation.
Grey jacket?
Yes, Grey Jacket.
What's
You
grey
won't
jacket?
understand.
He's my
It's
favorite NPC. Yeah.
Grey jacket.
He's like literally my favorite NPC.
and a god, and
Yeah.
technically their character's dad.
Oh gosh.
Jesus Christ.
I'm hiding in my tunnel, just,
The ultimate
praying that the dragon doesn't
fucking
decide
god.
to come murder me next. As long as it doesn't land, I might be okay.
Alara, favorite moment, please.
Oh god. Let me think. Definitely the revealing of the marking, what it did. I love it.
Yes. Eve,
I need
favorite
to add
moment,
that to my
please.
character sheet.
Probably the whole quick combat,
Yeah, it's very different.
especially from mine.
Eliza, favorite moment, please.
99.
What was that, sorry?
The 99.
Ah, yes. Very high roll.
Fucking paralyzed the dragon!
If you had rolled 100, you probably would have stopped its fucking heart and we would have jumped levels quite a bit.
Nakasta and Iris, favorite moment, please.
My favorite moment would be not dying again.
Yes.
The net 20.
You seem to be incredibly unlucky, Iris. I'm gonna have to sort of have a look-see at that, because you seem to be the most unlucky party member at the moment.
I know. Twice in a
Yeah,
row.
one time because of my fuck up, and this time not because of me.
I think you need new dice.
New dice.
Yeah, you need a new dice roller because they usually use D&D Beyond.
But it's easier to use D&D Beyond.
I
know,
use up
but-
all of my good luck in like other
Nakasta?
sessions, so
Favorite moment, please.
Not watching Iris die.
Anyway, for everyone who's watching the stream, thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.